One of the things that we need to have a conversation about is something that, I don't allow in my life anymore, and I don't know where you all stand with this. Is family members who intervene or get in your business when it comes to you and another family member. Maybe you guys have a strained relationship, or maybe you guys have had an argument. I don't allow outside noise or outside chatter, even from immediate family members. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed therapist. And one of the things that I wanted to come on and talk to you all about today was something that I think is incredibly disrespectful and manipulative. And it's nothing for me to put someone in their place when they've done this, is when you and another family member have had an argument, or you've a disagreement, or perhaps your relationship is strained, and then you have people that are sort of doing their dirty work for them, be it, other family members or friends or whatnot. They say, hey, you need to go and talk to so and so, or you guys need to work it out. Well, how about you need to mind your own damn business, because usually that happens when they see that the other person isn't willing to do the emotional labor or the work that it takes in order to maintain the relationship. And so they have been recruited to get you to do all of the bending and all of the emotional labor, to maintain the relationship, to bend your will, so to speak. And this isn't necessarily about, hey, I have an ego and I'm too big to, communicate. It's not that. It's just that everybody needs to do their own work and without meddling. Meddling actually makes the situation worse. It's actually quite disrespectful, if you ask me, because um, you're not allowing the person that probably was the one who was aggressed upon to do, the healing and the work that it takes, or, to even have their own autonomy when it comes to the relationship. You're not even, spreading most of the people who get involved and that, want to kind of come and meddle, they're not even spending the same amount of energy on both sides. So normally it's reserved for one side. Where's the other side that you're advocating for? How much are you actually spending that energy that you're doing advocating to me or whoever it may be, to the other person that actually needs to communicate and do the work more? Are you having that same conversation with them? Are you getting on them the way that you're talking to me? And chances are, and most times they're not. They're only saving that energy for one person. So it shows their bias and their part in the manipulation as well. And when you get to be my age, 46, I have no room for it. I have no time for it, no space. I have things to do, so it's nothing for me to, move on, because I consider it highly disrespectful. And I think your energy actually needs to be spent on the person who needs to learn how to communicate. If you want to help somebody, you need to, redirect yourself. And probably, most appropriately, your energy is probably most appropriate. Um, it better spent redirecting towards your own household and cleaning up your own backyard. So I'd love to know what you guys think. But I hope that helps. And if you like this, please subscribe to my podcast or my newsletter linked in my bio. Thanks so much.